Hi guys, Kai here and welcome back. This is episode 17 of the FIFA 18 Arsenal career mode, and we are jumping straight into the action today. And as you see, we are away from home taking on Brighton and Hove Albion. Now this is in the Premier League and we are currently top of the Premier League table, which is of course where we belong to be. We've been putting in some really good performances so far this season. We want that to continue on towards the end of the year, and then hopefully we'll be having some silverware at the end of the season. Premier League being one of those, the Carabao Cup being one of those as well. We're still in Europe too, so hopefully we can have quite a few pieces of silverware in May. And of course it is a World Cup year. We're not going to be managing any World Cup teams or any international teams at all, to be honest. We've had a few offers already and we've rejected them all. So let's just concentrate on Arsenal, concentrate on getting the 3 points here away from home. Now Arsenal, obviously with us being top of the table, got to be the favourites going into this one. Not sure where Brighton and Hove Albion currently sit in the Premier League table, but I'm pretty much sure it's not going to be around the top. No disrespect to them or the players, but I don't think they're going to be challenging for the title just yet, do you? I don't think so. So onwards we go then. Just over half an hour gone here at the Amex, and it is still 0-0. Brighton started fairly well. They've had a couple of chances, so too have Arsenal, and it is Brighton and Hove Albion who are pushing forward, just losing out there. Good interception from Arsenal, and now Mesut Ozil just lays it off there for the Spaniard Cazorla. Now Lacazette just outside the area, takes on the shot but just off target. Unlucky. A good effort just outside the area there from Alexandre Lacazette. Just a nice little touch, a little bit of luck I guess. It come off the foot of the defender back into the path of Lacazette. He had the shot and just wide of the Brighton goal. So less than 10 minutes remaining in this first half, and the score remains Brighton 0, Arsenal 0. And Arsenal do get the ball straight from that goal kick. The shot comes in. Oh my god, who was that? Mesut Ozil with the chance this time, and that was probably a better chance than it was for Lacazette, and probably further away. Should have at least got that one on target there, the German, but not to be. So Brighton keeping the scores at 0-0. Probably more so because of Arsenal's failure to get the shots on target. We are into the second half now, and is Bellerin going to get back and win that? No, he is not, but a nice little interception there from Van Dijk. And I thought again he was going to give that one away, but thankfully he did get it, and now Arsenal are pushing forward. Here is Lacazette, lays it off there for the new boy, Gabriel Jesus. Now Cazorla onto the far side for Kolasinac, and we know what he's like, bombarding forward. His pass was poor though, and unlucky. Should have done better there really, Kolasinac. Ozil though, chasing back, winning the ball back for the Arsenal. Now Cazorla, and Cazorla to Gabriel Jesus, who plays it inside there, just outside the 6-yard box. And it is Alexandre Lacazette who gives Arsenal a 1-goal lead. Less than an hour gone here at the Amex Stadium. Arsenal in front, and hopefully we can push on now that we've got that opening goal. We can push on for another goal or two to get these 3 points wrapped up. A nice little play there between Gabriel Jesus and Cazorla. It was Jesus with the assist, and a lucky finish there really, over the goalkeeper, bouncing just over the line before the defender got there. And Lacazette, the Frenchman, scoring his 13th Premier League goal of the season. And we've got less than 15 minutes to try and get him another. Here's Casemiro, who's been on a yellow card since the early stages of this game. Thankfully, no other yellow card to get him sent off. We want that to continue, of course. Here is Mesut Ozil holding up the ball well for Kolasinac, who runs inside, takes off the shot. The low-driven effort into the far corner gives Arsenal a 2-goal lead, and Kolasinac, number 31 for Arsenal, scores yet again. And actually, is that his first Premier League goal of the season? It might be his first Premier League goal. But it was a nice effort, low driven. I scored quite a few of them during FUT Champions and all the other Ultimate Team. What's it? So let's have a look. Oh, we don't even see how many goals he's got for the Premier League season. But Arsenal are making a couple of changes here. Gabriel Jesus and Cazorla have gone off. Nketiah and Jack Wilshere was who come on in their places. Less than 5 minutes to go. We're trying to get Nketiah a couple of goals during the season. Obviously, we want to get him growing as high as possible with his stats, and good chance there, and Asenjo it is. He smashes that one into the top corner. I thought for a second that one was going to smack off the crossbar and go out of the play, but a great finish in the top corner. Goalkeeper really didn't stand a chance with that one at all. Too much power on it, and nicely placed into that top corner. Look at this, boom. Yeah, goalkeeper no chance. 3-0 then to Arsenal. We are looking good. Less than 2 minutes remaining. Asensio scoring his 7th Premier League goal of the season for Arsenal as Brighton have themselves a corner. Corner gets swung in and cleared away, but not too far though, still in the Arsenal area. And get it away, the chance comes in, and it did go out of play there for a Brighton corner. So maybe one last chance here for them to at least get themselves a consolation goal. They're not going to get that, it doesn't look like. Lacazette picking up that loose ball in midfield, and the final whistle blowing then. Here at the Emirates Stadium, it does finish Brighton and Hove Albion 0, Arsenal 3. Good performance from Arsenal, keeping us top of the Premier League table, clear by 5 points of Tottenham. And now we are going to be heading into the next game. Again, another away match, this one against former Premier League winners, of course, Leicester City at the King Power Stadium. Arsenal again, got to be the favourites going into this one, although I know that Leicester City have been having quite a few decent players in their team recently. They did have Bakayoko. I don't know if Bakayoko's still in the side here at Leicester. I don't know if he's actually moved on. But Mahrez is still there, Slimani's there, Jamie Vardy is still there. So plenty of decent players for Leicester to cause us trouble. But it is Arsenal going through and scoring the early goal. And there we go. What's that? 5 minutes gone here at the King Power Stadium. Less than 5 minutes gone. And Arsenal go ahead 1-0. And it is Asensio who scored in the last minute against, who was it? Brighton and Hove Albion in the last match. Scoring already the first goal against Leicester. That's 2 goals in 2 games for him. And nicely placed as well past Kasper Schmeichel. Didn't really stand a chance with that one. A good finish yet again. That is his 8th Premier League goal of the season. And we're going to see if we can try and get some more goals in this game. 3-0 against Brighton, which was away from home. This one is away from home. So if we can get another 2 more goals, we can match that performance. And we'll have some good away victories here for Arsenal before we do head back to the Emirates Stadium. And Leicester go through. Oh, that one should have really gone into the back of the net, where there's a cracking save there by the Arsenal goalkeeper. And Arsenal need to get this one clear. Asensio holding on the ball well, plays it forward there for Kolasinac. And Arsenal get the danger clear. So approaching half time now. 10 minutes remaining in this first period. Arsenal still leading by 1-0. Here is Casemiro then for the Gunners. Charging forward, plays it inside there for the German Ozil. His pass was intercepted, and now Leicester City are back in possession. Jamie Vardy dropping deep, played it forward for Slimani. Now Ibora waiting for the runs here, but good defensive play there from Koscielny of all people. He's pushed forward into midfield, gets the ball back, and now Arsenal on the attack. And Mesut Ozil to make it 2. He does. Easy finish there for Mesut Ozil. In the first half, Arsenal are ahead by 2-0. Less than 5 minutes remaining. And I think that is pretty much game over then for Leicester. It is going to be Arsenal getting the 3 points in this match. But beautiful little through ball there from the new boy, Gabriel Jesus. He has really settled in nicely here with Arsenal. He's already got himself a couple of goals and now a couple of assists. It's only Mesut Ozil's 2nd goal of the season. Be interesting to see how many assists he has so far this year. I'm sure he's got more assists than he has goals. But Leicester City in possession right now. Less than 20 minutes remaining on the clock. And Leicester need to score now if they're going to get themselves back into this game. But it is Arsenal back in possession, pushing forward. Lacazette, nice little touch from him, plays it through for Gabriel Jesus. This is surely going to be the 3rd. And of course it is. It was 1-on-1 with a goalkeeper. Good play there between Lacazette and Gabriel Jesus. And of course, Gabriel Jesus being one of the best strikers in FIFA 18. Very, very rarely misses from there. And he scores another goal. That's his 10th Premier League goal of the season. Not sure how many he's got for Arsenal. It might be 3 or 4. But there we go. He's just been replaced as well with Lacazette. We've got Nketiah back on the pitch. Remember, he did make a late appearance against Brighton. So we're putting him back on. See if he can make any difference in this one. We are already probably winning this one, to be fair. But Danny Welbeck, he has also come on for Arsenal in the striking position. Now Leicester City are making a change or two for themselves. With just over 10 minutes to go. Well, we're actually into the final 4 minutes now as we progress on. Still leading by 3-0. Leicester in possession. Arsenal really slowed their game down right now. Don't really need to push forward, do we? And we've got the game wrapped up. We've got the 3 points as well from home. And then we could just concentrate on the last final game of today's episode, which I am hoping will be at the Emirates Stadium. But Arsenal pushing forward for another. No, the final whistle blows then here at the King Power Stadium. It does end Leicester City 0, Arsenal 3. Again, another fabulous performance from the Gunners. Another 3 points in the bag. And that, of course, will keep us top of the Premier League table as well. And we are at the Emirates Stadium for the last game in today's episode, and this one is a London derby taking on Watford. So for this one we are going to be changing the side around a little bit. We're starting with Akite up front. Who else do we start in this game? I think Jack Wilshere may be starting in this game too. Yeah, Jack Wilshere's in there. Rob Holding is also starting in defence because he actually requested to start in this game. I think he's a little bit unhappy starting on the bench, or not even making the bench for most of the games. But remember, Olivier Giroud, he is at Watford, so it's his first return back to the Emirates Stadium since he made the move from Arsenal to Watford earlier on in the season. Let's see how he gets on. Hopefully he doesn't come back to haunt us. We're in a good run of form right now. 2 3-0 wins in a row, away from home as well. So it's always nice to see back-to-back wins. And can we get it? 3 wins out of 3 in today's episode. Still looking for the first goal in this match. 13 minutes in, Watford, they have themselves a corner which is cleared only as far as the Watford midfielder. And still pushing forward. Nice sliding challenge there from Asensio. He did initially win the ball back there for Arsenal. And now Van Dijk does give it back to Asensio. Nicely played forward there for Mesut Ozil. Scored in the last game. Can he repeat it again today? Great vision there from Asensio. Saw Kolasinac running on that far side. Spaces open up on his near side for Nketiah. He takes a low-driven shot, but he dragged that just a little bit too far and just wide of the Watford goal. But looking promising here from Arsenal and from the Arsenal young striker. Unlucky there. Most of those go in. Probably if it was Lacazette, that would have thrown into the back of the net. But that's what we're trying to do, trying to improve Nketiah's stats. We want him to be one of the main strikers here at Arsenal, along with Gabriel Jesus, as Gabriel Jesus tries to go through there, but good defending from Watford. They get the ball clear. So onwards we go then. Here at the Emirates Stadium, the score remains Arsenal 0, Watford 0. Arsenal pushing forward though with Kolasinac once again on this near side. And Ozil, good hold-up play there for Ozil, and now Wilshere with the shot. Well, that one takes a deflection, goes out of play for an Arsenal corner. Going to go for a near post corner this time, and the acrobatic effort was taken there from Gabriel Jesus, I think it was. But the referee has given a penalty. Not entirely sure what this was for. I guess we're going to have to check the replay out here. It's not been booked or red carded. So onwards he plays, but let's have a look at the replay, see what it was given for. There he is. He just, what? I don't even know what really happens there. He just falls over in front of the player, takes him down. But we'll take it. And we're going to send the goalkeeper the wrong way. And Gabriel Jesus scores yet again for Arsenal. And that is his 11th Premier League goal of the season. And now played here at the Emirates. Arsenal in front, 1-0. And we've got less than half an hour now to try and get ourselves another goal to get these 3 points wrapped up as soon as possible. Try and get Nketiah on that score sheet as well. Into the final 5 minutes now though. Another goal does not look likely here, does it? It is Watford in possession right now as we go forward. And here is Yere crossing to Carrillo, headed away, not too far though. Janmaat tries to get it back in, but there is Peter Cech. Holds on to the ball well and throws it in fact really fast there to Kolasinac. And that one was given away. Here's Olivier Giroud. Nice touch there from Olivier Giroud. He gets a shot off, but again straight into the hands of Peter Cech. Not causing him that much trouble, but wow, that one almost did. And the final whistle blows out. Another victory, 3 wins out of 3 in today's episode for the Gunners.